Good morning, team. My name is FWMK, and our module for today is all about handling objections. So, team, paano nga ba mag-handle ng objections? First of all, we have to choose the right words that will convince the customer or our clients and take them into confidence. Second, the client pays for the product, so it is a must that we address all the objections or all the questions that our clients will ask from us. Thirdly, the client acquires the product. So sa kanya lang at sa kanya lang, siya lang yung policy owner, siya din yung insured. So it is a must na kailangan lahat ng products natin and yung service natin, kumbaga alam ni client kung ano yung kinukuha niya from us. So, ayan ano nga ba yung types of objections? Ayan. First, we have no money. Ayan. So, pwede siyang totoo, pwede siyang hindi. Sabihin na natin, talagang walang pera si client, ano. So, ano yung pwedeng, maging result nung meeting natin or nung reach out natin or pag-approach natin kay client. So, kung wala talagang pera si client, ang pwede nating gawin is to ask for referral. So, client, sige, right now kung wala ka pang budget for this one, pwede ba akong manghingi ng referrals from you? Or pwede mo ring recruitin si client. Second is kung halimbawa feeling naman natin may pera talaga si client, sinabi lang niya na wala siyang budget or wala siyang pera. Pwede tayong pwede nating sabihin kay client na sige Mr. Client, pwede naman nating i-adjust yung policy mo depending on your budget or kung ano lang yung kaya mo sa ngayon. Ang pinaka-important dito is ma-start na natin right away yung policy mo. Next is walang need, 'di ba? So, pwede rin kung halimbawa sabihin na natin talagang hindi niya kailangan, sabihin na natin marami na siyang insurance. So, ask na lang tayo ulit ng referrals, ano? Next is, kung feeling mo naman, hindi naman pwedeng hindi mo kailangan, sir, kasi wala ka pang insurance, wala ka pang protection. So, ang gagawin lang natin dito is to establish the need of the client. So, didiscuss natin yan later on. And next is, no hurry, 'di ba? Bata pa naman ako or pwedeng sabihin niya na, hindi ko pa yan kailangan sa ngayon, 'di ba? So, what we'll do is, we'll create the sense of urgency. And syempre, alam naman natin na habang tumatanda tayo or habang tumatagal, nagmamahal ang insurance. So, pwede nating i-explain kay client na, Mr. Client, as time goes by, nagmamahal po yung insurance natin. Next is walang trust. Ayan, why? Because of a bad experience from the past. Iba-iba siya. Pwedeng sa agent, pwedeng sa company. So, what we can do is, we have to help them understand or help them solve. Kumbaga, kung ano man yung feeling nila sa sarili nila ay bad experience nila, pwede natin itong ipaintindi sa kanila. Next is, wala silang trust sa industry, ano. So, minsan kasi may naririnig lang sila. Pwede nating tanungin, ano ba yung reason bakit wala po kayong trust sa industry or ba't hindi kayo naniniwala sa insurance? Ayan. So, minsan, mali lang yung narinig. So, ang gagawin natin, i-correct lang natin siya. Next is no trust kay company. Ayan, lack of information. So, kailangan lang nating ipakilala si FWD sa ating clients. And pwede rin sa product. So, usually, ito, hindi kasi nila alam kung ano yung product. So, kailangan i-explain natin sa kanila. Okay, in-depth, talagang in-depth explanation. Ayan, no trust sa agent sa atin. So, maaaring hindi ka pa nila kilala. So, you have to establish your credibility. Okay? And walang trust sa sarili. Ayan. Minsan, si client, hindi rin siya sure, 'di ba, na tama ba itong iniisip ko or okay kaya to sa akin or bagay kaya to sa akin. So, ang pwede natin gawin is i-assure natin si client na tama ang decision niya na kumuha ng policy. And of course, magiging tama lang siya kung tama rin yung ating fact-finding and kung tama rin yung in-explain natin kay client and kung talagang na-match natin yung need ni client dun sa product na or dun sa solution na ibibigay natin sa kanya. So ayan, the amateur agent often considers an objection as a resistance to buy. Ayan. The professional agent welcomes the objection because he knows it's a sign of interest. Tama nga naman, Timano. Kasi hindi naman siya magtatanong kung hindi naman siya interesado. Yes or no na lang siya. And then goodbye na, 'di ba? Hindi kayo makakapag-close or pag nag-follow up ka, hindi ka na papansinin ng client. So ano nga ba ang formula for overcoming objections? Of course, the right attitude plus the right strategy. Ayan. Okay? Ano ba yung right attitude towards objections? Of course, pag sinabi ni client, kasi wala akong pera, kasi wala akong tiwala sa insurance, kasi ganito, ganyan. You have to welcome the objection as an opportunity to close the sale. It's a sign of the prospect's interest, 'di ba? So, you have to acknowledge the objection and maganda nga yung team kasi ibig sabihin, pwede mong maitama kung ano man yung mali na iniisip niya. So objections allow you to clarify some ideas already mentioned but not clearly understood by the prospect. Ayan. So ano nga ba ang usual fears ni client? Being oversold, being unable to pay, making a mistake, and buying from the wrong company or wrong person. So yung objections dyan, ayan, no need, no money, no hurry, and no trust. Ayan. So, eto, ano nga ba ang right attitude towards objections? Ayan. For example, no need ang objections niya. I have savings in the bank or investments or property. Ayan. So, ano yung hidden questions dito? Can you show me how I can benefit from life insurance? Ayan, kasi iba naman yung savings sa bank, iba rin yung investment, iba rin yung properties. So, ibig sabihin, we have to show the client kung ano nga ba talaga, what's in it for them, 'di ba? Next is, I'm young and healthy. So, yan yung objection niya. What will happen if I don't have life insurance? Yun yung hidden question, ano? Oo nga, young and healthy ka, pero hanggang kailan, 'di ba? Next is, no money. I have too many bills to pay and I don't have the budget. Ayan, ang hidden question here is, can you please show me how I can afford to buy the policy? Ayan, pwede nating i-list down lahat ng expenses ni client and then from there, pwede tayong makabuo ng additional funds. Hindi naman siya additional, kumbaga, pwede pala siyang magbawas ng konti dun sa every weekend nila na nanonood sila ng sine, pwede namang mag-Netflix, yung mga ganon, 'di ba? Pwede nating tulungan si client mag-create ng budget for the policy. Ayan, no hurry. See me later, I want to think about it. Or I'm not in a rush to buy insurance. Ayan, can you help me understand why I need to buy now? Because actually, team, wala talagang definite sa mundo. So, hindi tayo sure. Sabihin mong hindi ka nag-hurry ngayon, tapos after a month, after 2 months, di ba, nagkasakit pala si client or may nangyari, di ba? So, sayang naman yung opportunity, sayang naman yung sana naka-claim si client or sana napa-insure natin si client. And objections, no trust. Ayan, let me compare with other companies. I have a friend who is also an agent or it's better to invest somewhere else. So, hidden questions, what is the advantage in dealing with you or your company? So, yan, pwede mo nang ibida yung self mo. Pwede mong sabihin kay client na, Ma'am, actually, kung magtitiwala ka sa akin or kung kukunin mo ako as your agent, I promise you na I will do everything talaga to be of service to you and talagang tutulungan kita when it comes to your financial planning. Ganon. So, what will I lose if I don't buy this plan? So, ayun, of course, magkakaiba naman talaga yung investments at saka insurance because here, team, ang focus talaga ng products natin are protection talaga. Okay? So, next is the right strategy. Ayan. So, 5-step strategy for overcoming objections. Ayan. Step 1, restate to clarify. Step 2, isolate. Step 3, answer. Step 4, power phrase. And step 5, ask for a minor decision. Ayan. Step 1, restate to clarify. I want to make sure that I understand you correctly and what you're actually saying is, Sir, tama ba ako sa narinig ko? Ito yung objection mo. Sir, tama ba ako sa narinig ko? Ito yung question mo. Ayan. And then, obviously, sir, you have a reason for saying that. May I know what it is? Sir, pwede ko bang malaman yung reason bakit ito yung objection mo? Okay. Step 2, isolate. You isolate the objection to make it the final objection. Kumbaga, Pag wala ba tong objection na ito, or pag for example, nasagot ko tong objection na ito, ibig sabihin, magpapa-insure ka na. Okay? Ayan. I don't need it. Ayan. Suppose for a moment that you saw yourself reading this plan, then would you decide to get it? Next, I don't have the budget. So, sir, kung may budget pala, ibig sabihin, kukuha ka. Tama ba ako? 'Di ba? I'd like to check with other companies. Ayan. If you didn't find the need to check with other companies, does this plan make sense? Kung hindi ka mag-check sa ibang companies, okay naman na itong plan na ito para sa iyo, sir. Next is, my friend had a bad experience with her agent. Sir, kung hindi dahil dun sa sinabi ng friend mo sa'yo, okay ba sa'yo itong plan na to? Okay? Common objections, no need. Ayan. The keys are, you create the need or mag-fact find tayo. Pwede sinasabi niyang hindi ko kailangan pero wala pa pala talaga siyang insurance, 'di ba? Wala rin siyang HMO tapos wala rin siyang insurance from the company. So meron talagang need team ano. Next is no money. Ayan, create alternatives. Pwede mo siyang rekrutin, 'di ba? Sir, rekrutin kita para magkaroon tayo ng budget for this one. Or you sell a percentage of the plan. Ibig sabihin, bababaan natin. Sir, para lang makastart tayo, start tayo small. Bawasan natin ito. Okay? No hurry. You create the urgency, sir. Hindi tayo sure, ano, hindi sa tinatakot ko kayo. Pero kasi, maaari kasing baka in a year's time sabihin na natin, di naman tayo all the time healthy. And the cost of waiting. Of course, sir, pag mas matanda na tayo, mas mahal na yung insurance. I have clients po, nagsisi sila na hindi sila nagpa-insure ng mas maaga. No trust, you have to educate and build credibility. So, sabihin natin kung ano yung no trust nila. For example, company yan, sa agent yan, sa previous experience. And of course, para sa atin, we have to always build credibility as agents. And eto, feel, felt, found technique. Sir, I understand how you feel. I have met clients who also felt the same way. Then, they actually found that ayan, okay. More objections, we got you. Ayan. Di ko na kailangan ng insurance, may HMO na ako. Eto na, feel, felt, found, Tima. I understand how you feel. I have met clients who also felt the same way. May HMO na din po sila. Then they actually found that they need both because the coverage of their HMO is limited to 250,000, while insurance can actually give them cash of more than 1M. I will discuss with you the differences. Ayan, next. I understand how you feel. I have met clients who also felt the same way. May existing policy na din sila. Then they actually found that their existing policy is not enough. Kulang pala or wala pala silang critical illness benefit. We have to review your existing policy. Ayan. Di ako naniniwala dyan, scam yan. I understand how you feel. I have met clients who also felt the same way. May bad experiences din sila. Then they actually found that either their policy has no coverage for critical illness benefit in the first place or their policy is not really an insurance policy. Investments pala siya. Text is, di ako naniniwala dyan, di ko kasi kilala si FWD, baka magsara kayo, okay? I understand how you feel. I have met clients who also felt the same way na baka magsara ang insurance company. Then they actually found that FWD Insurance is the number 3 life insurance company in the Philippines and the current number 1 is 2025. Also, we are under Insurance Commission. It mandates that life insurance maintain an RBC, risk-based capital ratio, of at least 100% to ensure solvency and claim payment capacity. Baka magsarang company nyo. I understand how you feel. I have met clients also who also felt the same way. May bad experiences din sila. Then they actually found that to date, no top-tier insurance company in the Philippines has ever shut down due to insolvency. So ayan, power phrasing. Most common objections, no money, no hurry, no need, no trust. Ayan. So, ayan, no need. No need, true. Kung kailangan mo siya, hindi mo na siya makukuha. 'Di ba? Pag hindi na tayo healthy, hindi ka na makakapag-insure. No money, pay yourself first. Kailangan, unahin mo muna yung sarili mo, 'di ba? So, no hurry, people don't plan to fail, but they fail to plan. And no trust. There are 2 price tags to your need. If you buy this plan, the price tag is 36,000, which you have to pay. If you don't buy this plan, the price tag is 1 million pesos sum assured that your family will have to pay. Which price tag would you prefer? And lastly, ask for minor decisions. Ayan, who would you like to receive the benefits of your policy? Ayan, what would be a good time for you to see a doctor, morning or afternoon? So, mga magme-medical ko. Ayan, how would you like to pay, in cash or check? And would you like to pay in annual, quarterly, semi-annual, or monthly? Ayan. So, that's it, team. That ends our topic for today. Thank you very much.